My name is Melissa Dierks. I work with RE/MAX Professionals here in the Glendale office. We've got 7 locations throughout the West Valley. I've been an agent for 2 years and 2 months. Prior to that, I worked for Corporate Chase as a Senior VP Business Analyst. Currently to date, we've put together, the team and myself, 56 closed transactions and currently at about 25 pending, to which the program HR 3648 is another lead building generation that we have just started a month ago and has been going fabulously. We've done 4 listings in 1 month. Who can't? Any agent out there, if that doesn't excite you, shame on you. You're in this business for the wrong reason. I'm sitting here, I know other agents, even in my own office, that, holy cow, that could change their entire life that year, and that's just 1 month. But go out there, make sure that you make the difference. So if you're in it for the right reasons, absolutely go do it. Y'all send out the letters. Those letters do come out. They call into the call center, which is, honest to God, that's the lifeline. To me, that's been the key. And then once you receive that lead, you want to follow up. It states right in the emails that someone will call you back within 24 hours. Well, then call back in 24 hours because they're expecting it. So, when you make those phone calls, those come in. If you get your listing, your listing appointments, your listing, you go in, you create the documentation, everything. You've got checklists. It's all on the website, which is fabulous, by the way. So go in there, make sure your checklists are put together, make sure the package is put together, send them in to the girls and let them do their job. Go get your training done. I went through the entire training in 1 day. Just module after module, how they did the phone calls, how they did. And I did, like I said, yeah, the program works, but you also have to work it. It's like everything else. It's not a handout. You pay for the leads. It's a great tool. It's a great investment. It's a great tool if you're going to use it. But you have to be the one to make the phone calls. You've got to pay attention to what's on those emails, really knowing who you're representing. Because let's be honest, we're an extension of you. I am representing you because that lead is coming because of your letter. So you've got to be able to acknowledge that you're an extension of that program. Look at it as it's going to be an extension for a long time because you're getting that one lead, but that one lead may turn into another family member. It may turn into a rental. It will turn into a purchase later on. If you're looking at this program thinking, oh, it's just the one, then you're not looking at it appropriately. One of the fabulous things about Program HR 3648 is when I actually went in to meet the staff, it was so nice to see that they cared too. It was just good to see that they're in it for the right reason. And I think that's why I get excited about the program too, is because you're working with partners who actually care. They want to make a change. They want to be able to be out there helping. And it really showed, hey, we're here to help. You have options, and it's true. They do have options, but sometimes they've exhausted those options. So unfortunately, the short sale is the way to go. And, so basically you're there to help. First, when a lead comes in, typically I listen a lot on the phone. And before I go on the appointment, a lot of times they're ready to sign the paperwork. They are already prepared. They've already gone through the options with me on the phone. The largest concern for everyone out there is they want someone to listen. They want to know how they can save their home. So I think if you're going into these appointments or into the phone calls with the mindset of, I'm getting this short sale, you're going to lose it. You've got to be able to go in with a very sincere heart, really care about the people that you're helping. I've heard people talk about listing presentations and, I've actually changed my mindset to where now we actually call it a listening appointment because you really have to take that phone call and listen to what that homeowner's concerns are. The majority are going to say, I want to keep my home. And you have to be able to have knowledge on the deed in lieu, the forbearance. You've got to have you know, bankruptcy. You've got to have knowledge on not just only short sales. And you've got to be able to walk them through the steps as to why a short sale would be of their best interest if it is. If you've got the knowledge and you're sharing it non-threatening, then people are there, they'll listen. But you've got to be able to clamp and say, okay, tell me what your questions are. Gotta be there for the right reason, because if you're not going to be successful. And you can't go in thinking, you know, just about a commission check. You've got to think about the people involved, and like I said, the compassion, and, you know, really being there for those homeowners. You know, when you have someone come across and say, you know what, I don't know what I'd have done without you coming here today, it's life-changing.